Who's leading the SEC now if LSU isn't? Unfortunately, still leading the SEC is going to be Georgia. They had a rough game against Auburn. I was hoping that they would be able to knock them off.
I thought it would have been an upset.
I want to see some chaos. I want to see number one go down.
Hey.
I mean, we're in year 3 of this.
The SEC West is already looking unpredictable. So if Georgia can get knocked off,
anything goes.
It look insane.
So I think I'm gonna say who's leading the SEC at this point. It's gonna be Georgia or Alabama. I think they got it. They got it in control. Who's got the SEC West though? It's more than likely going to be Alabama's division as of right now. However, here's what's interesting. Who does LSU play in a couple of weeks? They play Alabama. Can we do what we did last year? Can Brian Kelly keep his undefeated hold on Nick Saban in the SEC?
I hope. I mean, we have so much potential. Just thinking about it is getting me excited because, God, I remember last year, that Bama game, insane. The fans alone caused an earthquake. Now, we're going to Tuscaloosa this time. It's a pretty hostile environment. The Bama fans, they ride hard, but LSU rides harder too. I'll tell you what, I think that stadium's going to be split between purple and red. But the purple are going to be louder. The energy is going to be in there. The players are going to...
You think we're going to do a full takeover at Tuscaloosa? I unfortunately think we might be walking into a sea of red.
Oh.
I think we might be outnumbered. That's a big trip to go to Tuscaloosa. I think, that light show, you got all the recruits that are be on the sideline. Oh, yeah. We might be outnumbered. I think LSU might be a little outnumbered at that Alabama game. I don't know. I think it's not the scariest game left on the schedule.
No.
We got some tough games left on the schedule. You still got to face Mizzou this weekend. Yep. You still got to face Auburn. You still got to face Florida, Bama, A&M. You still got that SEC thick competitive schedule. But if LSU takes home Alabama, what does the SEC West look like here? If Ole Miss gets the win against Arkansas, the fact that they lost to Alabama, you'd have the fact that LSU lost to Ole Miss, and you'd have the fact that Alabama lost to LSU. You'd have like a triangle of SEC West teams fighting for relevancy at the top of their division. I think the only way to settle it is a bracket. No, I'm joking. I think that more than likely it's probably going to be leaning towards Alabama. You're going to enter these tiebreaker methods, and if LSU's got multiple losses, they got 2 losses, hopefully not 3. Hopefully we don't get another loss, because if that happens, you can throw the SEC championship dreams in the garbage. If we get another loss, I don't know how we're going to be able to pull out of it. I'll be real. I'll be really, really, really real with y'all right now. I don't know how we'll pull out of this one right now. I think that we're waiting for somebody to mess up, and we're going to slip right in when the opportunity is hot.
Right there.
We've seen it last year. This is a reminiscent time. LSU with 2 losses. Going into the Bama game looking to steer some momentum. Watching chaos ensue around them. I just don't know if we can see lightning strike twice. I mean, we already haven't in terms of the transfer portal turnaround. Our luck in some of these games. Ole Miss, for instance. I think the Ole Miss game last year, us losing that was expected.
Yep.
This year, not at all. So, it might be a little rough for LSU to steer this ship. I think who's leading the SEC is probably, unfortunately, going to be some of the teams you've been seeing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Georgia Bulldogs, Alabama Crimson Tide. It'll be interesting. Kirby Smart, Nick Saban. You got Brian Kelly. You got Lane Kiffin. You got a lot of minds. Some people would throw Jimbo Fisher out there in that group. I don't think A&M's got a snowball's chance in hell of getting to Atlanta, bro. The only way they're getting to Atlanta is if they're buying a ticket and they're attending as fans. Yeah, Jimbo Fisher's not going there. Look, we might have to eat these words. I'll make them short and sweet. I'll stop, but man, I don't know. They got NIL money, but they don't really have a shot. I don't think you can buy a ticket to the national championship as a contending team. I don't think you can just buy your way there. So Texas A&M is going to have to turn some things around. Well, thank you for tuning into our weekly episode every week, every Thursday. We're tuning it in. We had one day we had to do a Friday. One day. We'll talk about that day. Energy didn't want us to go live on Thursday. But going to be keeping going live next Thursday. Y'all hit that notification bell. Don't miss it. We're going to be breaking down, hopefully, an LSUW. Hopefully so. And then we're going to be setting our sights on Auburn. More LSU football in Tiger Stadium coming in. Not this Saturday, but next. Y'all stay tuned. We got more content coming your way. Hit that subscribe button. Follow us on social media at Verdin Verdict. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a great night.